Hello, vinyl community people. It's Mike MGK Boston. Just hanging out here, coming up on noon on a Saturday. It's beautiful weather out here. The sun is shining and it's unseasonably mild. So Patty and I got out for a run this morning earlier. A little romance on the rail trail. So that was nice. Quality time spent together. Our daughter is home from college, so she's home for a few weeks. This is good. So yeah, things are looking up, and it is that festive season, right? There's the jolly guy himself. Yes. This is like a solar powered deal. He dances when the sun hits him, when he feels inspired to dance. That's what Santa does. So yeah, I'm going to spell Santa. S-A-N-T-A. So maybe this will be a thread. I don't know, fun holiday thread for you vinyl community people. Do it or don't do it, right? That is the question. Sturgill Simpson for S, that's a double S, right? So this is his second album, Metamodern Sounds and Country Music. This is a record I got fairly recently, brand new copy, I love it. Kicks off with Turtles All the Way Down, and of course the cover on here of The Promise by When in Rome, that's a keeper too. So Sturgill Simpson. Where are we with the A's? Yes, well, with Greg Allman here. So this is Greg's third solo LP. This is from 1977. And it's called, Playing Up a Storm. That's what he's doing right there. He's playing up a storm. Crying Shame's a good one on here. And Come and Go Blues. This is a gatefold. What's on the inside here? Yeah, and there's his band. Yeah, 6-piece band, including Greg himself right down there in the center. Great, great. Big fan of the Allman Brothers Band. Saw them 4 or 5 times. I lost track. Back in the 90s, just every summer I was going to see them for a while there. Into the Ends. It's Willie Nelson here from 1979. Willie Nelson sings Christofferson. Sam St. John did a recent Vines video recently, and he had picked this one up. I'm sure you're very happy with that purchase, Sam. I love this. I love both of these guys. Of course, the two of them, they were together for a little short period with Johnny Cash and Waylon Jennings and the Highwaymen. There they are right there. So yeah, that's a good one too. So yeah, he does all Chris Christofferson tunes on this one. Of course, me and Bobby McGee helped me make it through the night for the good times. And Loving Her was easier. Of course, Sunday Morning Coming Down. These are all, this is great. I'm going to listen to this later on this afternoon. I love this one so much. N for Nelson. All right, what are we doing with the T? Yes, it's Pete Townsend, of course, from The Who. This is from his solo album, White City, from 1985. This is a 12-inch single for Face to Face. This is an interesting B-side on this. Live at Brixton Academy in London, he does a version of Won't Get Fooled Again. Of course, he's got his own band here, right here. Really good band, too, the horn section. Really good. So, that's a good cover he does of Won't Get Fooled Again. Of course, from 1985. No, nothing special. Atco. Never saw that Atco label look like that before. Maybe that was a mid-80s thing. But yeah, Pete Townsend for T. All right. ABBA, Super Trooper. This is their seventh album release from 1980. Of course, the top track, Super Trooper, and The Winner Takes It All, right? So that's going to spell Santa. Why don't you spell Santa today and celebrate the holidays and stay jolly, my friends, right? With Disco Santa here, right? S-A-N-T-A, you can do it. Come on. All right, I'm going to do a part 2 here. This is a 2-for today. It's like we'd say in Canada, 2-for a beer. This is a 2-for. Oh, yeah, speaking of beers, I had a couple of beers last night on a live chat hosted by Trevor at Flat Round and Spun with the great Jeff Witcher was on there. Marsha P was on there. Alex from Beer and Vinyl was on there. Of course, Trevor. And that was a good time. Kind of cool to meet these people. I had never talked to Jeff Witcher before. I think he's a hilarious guy. Really getting into his channel. I dig it. And so that was fun. So I don't know if Trevor's going to post that up there. I was on there for 20 minutes, half an hour, and then Patty pulled me away. But anyway, that was fun. So anyway, I'm going to go back to Jakob's music channel and go to the letter K, that alphabet thread that's been going around. I did the letter J in my Friday Cheers, and now I'm going to do K. K is for Kiss, and this is from 1976. It's Rock and Roll Over. Hard Luck Woman, Calling Dr. Love. Baby Driver's another good one on here that you don't hear much, and it's a really good one. So yeah, that's K. And as I mentioned before, Chris Christofferson. So this is a double K. This is his debut album, Me and Bobby McGee. Depending on where you buy this album in the world, there's been several different versions of the cover art on here. This is just Chris, you know, and then on the back here with his band. This is a used copy. Someone named Trudy had this before. Nice of her to autograph it for me. This is just excellent. Me and Bobby McGee helped me make it through the night. Sunday morning coming down too, like I mentioned on that Willie Nelson. He does all those tunes from this. This is really great. And Chris Christopherson, a true Renaissance man if there ever was one. And ironically, this is my lanyard from parent weekend at this school, Pomona College. We went out there for a family weekend for our daughter as a freshman at Pomona College out in Claremont, California. And who was a graduate from Pomona College? Chris Christopherson. That is before he became a Rhodes Scholar and went to Oxford. And he was in the Army for a while. He was a pilot. And then he was then the rest is history, right? But God, that would make a great biopic. I wish someone would do one. So anyway, Chris Christopherson, I'm a huge fan in case you didn't catch on to that. This is his second album, Silver Tongue Devil and I. And then came Border Lord right there. Then he hooked up with the future Mrs. Chris Christopherson, and that's Rita Coolidge. There she is hanging out with him. I think smoking was mandatory in 1974 because everybody on like it's great on the cover. Everybody's just having a dart, right? I love it. So there's the two of them right there. And Jesus was a Capricorn, right? Love it. There they are again. I think this is the first duet album they did together, and this is Full Moon. Yeah, look at them there. They're so in love, right? Right through the 70s until they weren't in love. Here they are, Breakaway. This is a really good one. Yeah, We Must Have Been Out of Our Minds. That's a really great tune on here. And Lover Please, that's a good one too. There they are down on the farm. And that's, of course, Chris and Rita. Yeah, Breakaway. Then this is their last album they did together in 1978. It's Natural Act. This was the last act because they were divorced by 1980. They are in Happier Times, closing out the 70s there. And that's Natural Act right there. Chris Christopherson, in big with the K's here. Jakob, yes. It's the Kinks. This is a collection, British import, collector series. It's a double LP set. This is all I need. I'm not a huge Kinks fan. Like some, I know Mike, PC31, the Vinyl Policeman. He did an exhaustive, really good bio on them. Probably about a year or so ago, one of his videos, he went through his Kinks stuff. I learned a lot about the Kinks, but this is enough for me. It's just one of those bands where a double LP set gets it all done for me. And yeah, there they are right there. It's a nice collection. It covers all the bases all day and all the night. All right. Yes. Easy listening sounds of German band leader Bert Kaempfert, right? You know, I love this crap. It was my dad's. I like it though. It's just happy. If this doesn't put a smile on your face, there's no hope for you today. Wonderland by Night. Just stream that tune. That'll put a smile on your face. It's wonderful because it's a wonderland. Just like Santa's Workshop. All right. K is for King Crimson. Yes. Adrian Belew. I quite like his singing. And Robert Fripp's on guitar here. Tony Levin. I saw Tony Levin play a couple of times. He's a bass player. He'd play with Peter Gabriel when Peter Gabriel would tour. Really excellent. Playing that stick bass. Pretty cool. Not like this, but, you know, something like that, whatever. And then Bill Bruford on drums. So yeah, Three of a Perfect Pair is a really good one on this. Brian over at Embryonic Robot. Maybe it's just me, Brian, but I know you're a huge fan. The song, when I listen to Three of a Perfect Pair, it almost sounds like Sting. What do you think? Let me know. All right. And then lastly, in the case, do a CD. It's B.B. King live at the Regal Theater. From 1965. And then what do you got? Every Day I Have the Blues. How blue can you get? You Upset Me, Baby. Yeah, B.B. King. Love the blues. All right, so that's going to do it for Spellin' Santa and all the K's. So, yeah, whatever you're doing on a Saturday, I hope you're doing something fun. Midday here, still a lot of Saturday left in the tank here in Metro West in Boston. So, yeah, I'll see you the next time. Spell Santa, right?